Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Quinn here. As always, for more original content, go to valhallaoutfitter.com. I'll show you this gun is empty. Polymer box magazine on the Tikka. It's alright. Bolt is super smooth. Thought I'd just talk you through the rifle a little bit and what I'm doing with it. I'm looking for a dedicated Predator rig. Lately I've been called upon to do a little Predator control, bobcats, yotes, things are predating the quail that we're trying to encourage. And you know, these predators are often active at night, so to really maximize my ability to put pressure on them, I won't eradicate all of them, but hopefully we can get some of them and then scare some of them away. I needed the ability to hunt at night, so I thought I'd set up a dedicated rig to do that. This is the TX3 light that is chambered in 22-250, kind of a classic varmint chamber. My 243 would probably do the same job. However, it's an old Remington 700, so does not have a threaded barrel, which this does. And I'll show you the cap here in a second. This is Cerakoted in bronze over a stainless barrel. Some other options I think include a tungsten barrel with maybe darker Cerakote on it. Bolt removal is simple operation, one button in the back, similar to the Benelli Lupo or the Franchi Momentums. Tikka employs the same type of release. And one nice thing about the bolt is that it is purely cylindrical in nature. There are no cutouts or a raceway where it can create pressure or run along that bolt catch release mechanism, making for incredibly smooth action. Not quite a 60-degree bolt throw, but not as high as some of the other ones, so it could accommodate a fairly large optic. Although in this case, we are using the Sightmark, it's not new, but it's newer, the Wraith Max 4K. I have been playing with it. I'm going to take it to the range today for 0. Really is simple operation. Everything is basically controlled by this one smart dial on the top. You push the button to enter menus, then you spin it to move through the menus, push again to select what you want, and whenever you want to go back, you just tap the power button. One nice thing about the 4K Max is that it does have an internal battery. I hate replacing batteries constantly. I'll let you know how battery life goes with it. The internal battery only powers the scope, not the illuminator. I have the stock illuminator that came with it, attaches via a pick rail on the side, although after I test it, I very well may upgrade that. Safety location is on the, like a 700, kind of right behind that bolt, and it does have a charge, even though there's no pin in the hole right now, it does have a little red dot to indicate that the bolt has been cycled and the gun is ready to fire. The safety is easy to manipulate and feels pretty good. The pick rail, you have to mount that on top unless you want to mount directly or use Tikka scope rings. In the case of the Sightmark, it includes this one-piece mount, so I had to put the pick rail on there. The Tikka is a little different in that this pick rail, the mounting screws, there are additional screw holes on the top of that receiver. So when you go to remove the grub screws, I would tell you that they are not metal. Sorry about the birds. They are not metal, they're plastic. So I had to just back them out slightly and was able to grab them and pull them out. One of them was really giving me the business, so I simply used, you want to make sure whatever you use is smaller than the hole so you don't damage your threads. I used a small Allen key, set it on top of that plastic grub screw, and tapped it through. For a traditional 4-screw mounting, you're going to see a bunch of holes on the top of that Tikka. From the front, you want to remove the first grub screw, then there's a large hole, then you'll remove the grub screw directly behind the large hole, and then for the back mounting position, you want to remove the 2 outside grub screws. If you order from Tally, this pick rails from Tally, they do give you 2 dummy blank grub screws if you want to use them to fill in the extra holes, or you can leave in the little plastic jobs that came with it. Looking forward to getting this out to the range. I will report back, but so far looking through this 4K scope, it is incredibly clear. That although you are looking at a digital screen, the resolution on that screen is very good. It allows you to focus up here. This also serves as the zoom knob, this little jobber on the top. It accommodates SD mini. It does allow for the recording and recording of sound, and also has an auto record function. I know a lot of my buddies typically forget to hit the record button in the heat of the moment, so that allows you to have an auto record function set up. It is threaded. I think I'm going to get a can for this, probably a can that will accommodate guns up to 30 caliber, so my Creedmoor can also take advantage of that can. Kind of looking at the Banish 30 or possibly the hybrid 46, although they are on back order at the time of this writing. These Wraith 4Ks are currently on sale. SHOT Show's coming up, so they may be planning on a new release. But I think for a dedicated Predator rig, this is going to serve me well for both daytime and nighttime sits. And I'm kind of excited to try that 22-250. We'll get it out to the range. We're going to do some ammo tests to see what it likes the best. Probably the V Max. I've got a Winchester, and I've got a couple other choices coming. We'll run some ammo through it, break it in, and see what she likes to shoot. And I think that's really about it. It's really a pretty simple setup. The trigger is user adjustable. You remove the action, and there is one screw, a set screw in there that you loosen to lower it down to the minimum 4 pounds, which is where I lowered it to, and I think maximum up to maybe 4. One nice thing is when you're backing out that set screw, there is a nut that is in the way of that set screw, so you cannot back it out till it falls out, which happened on my Lupo. So basically what I did, I got the gun, removed the action, lowered the trigger pull to the minimum, put the action back together, put a new pick rail on, mounted the Sightmark. Now all we have to do is go zero it, and we'll be ready for Predator control. So we'll run some ammo downrange and let you know what we think of it. I think this is going to be a great setup, and I'll report back. Thanks for coming by. I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great day. Get outside and be safe. Bye.